guys. We did it. We're here. Well, I got you all here. I'd like to ask you a question to kick off the show. Can anyone tell me why Facebook has an algorithm that can hear me talk about lawn chairs, put an ad for lawn chairs on my timeline, but it can't use that same technology to realize I got divorced 4 years ago? Stop putting our wedding as memories. Like, I got remarried, Facebook. I moved on. You should too. Moved to Nashville recently, and first show I did in Nashville was a clean show at 3 p.m. on a Sunday. Prime time for comedy. Well, we did it. We got through the show. Everything went great. And we're all hanging out afterwards. And this lady came through the exit door, locked eyes with me, headed straight towards me. Usually not a good sign. She came up. She's like, I enjoyed your comedy. I was like, oh, nice. She's like, but? I was like, here we go. She's like, have you thought that it's maybe not really considered clean comedy if you don't cover up your tattoos? That's her calling because she heard the joke. So I stared at her until she left. And then later on, as the day went on, the more I thought about it, the less angry I got. I was like, did this lady just dub me the bad boy of clean comedy? I think she did. We'll be smoking CBD cigarettes by the dumpster after the show. Stay on brand. Might get some Delta 8 in there. Get a little crazy. Buddy of mine had to call me up recently to vent. His kid was in school, but if they got sick, they had to do like online stuff. So his kid got sick, he was online, and he's like, bro, my kid got in trouble at school today. It's like, how did he virtually get in trouble at school? He's like, well, they had to write a poem about Native Americans, and the teacher didn't like his poem. Now I'm trying to remain sensitive to what my buddy's going through, but now I really want to read that poem. So it just came out as, let me read that poem. And he sent it to me, and I'd like to read it for you here tonight. Just keep in mind, he's a good kid, all right? He's a good kid. Here we go. All my friends call me Bear Claw. The village chieftain is my pawpaw. He gets his orders from my mama. She makes him walk the line. You can find me in my wigwam. I'll be beating on my tom-tom. Pull out the pipe and smoke you some. Hey, pass it around. Because I'm an Indian outlaw. Half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa. She's one of a kind. I'll let them know y'all are fans. That's good. But I stayed on the line with him while I read that, and I was like, Jesus, dude, I can see why he got in trouble. Plagiarizing Tim McGraw's 1994 smash hit Indian Outlaw. My buddy was just like, nah, dude, his teacher was 2 in 94. She just thought it was a shitty poem. Fair enough. Oh, man. I'm in my 30s. Anybody? 30s? Yeah. We're like, we're out past 10. Leave us alone. I'm enjoying my 30s. Way better in my 20s. Like, you don't realize how much of a trash person you are in your 20s until you're not in your 20s anymore. Like, you got a little bit more money in your 30s? Not a lot. A little bit more. You're a little less inclined to do stupid things. You know, like, one time in my 20s, I went and saw a tattoo artist about getting I ams what I ams across my stomach. So I'm glad I didn't have the money for that. Like, I am's what I am's, and I am's poor. So I have to not do that today. I'm enjoying the summertime, not the heat. Like, y'all, thank you for turning the humidity down for me this weekend. I appreciate that. Tennessee's trying to kill me. But I enjoy the summertime because there's not that many holidays. You know, like 4th of July, we just blow stuff up and drink and try to come back with 10 fingers. You know what I mean? But like the holidays, like everyone asks for donations around the holidays now. You know, like I want to help people out, but I just hate feeling cornered. You know, like at least the people with the big red bucket have a bell so you know to go in through the lawn and garden center. You know? Like this past year, I got stuck at a checkout line. They started asking you at checkout at Barnes & Noble. See, this is why I don't read. And I was buying a present for someone. They're like, "Wow, we got you here." I was like, "Well, I can't really go anywhere." "Would you like to donate $3.99 so that a terminally ill child can have a book to read while they're in the hospital?" First of all, way to bum me out. You need to work on your sales pitch there. Second of all, I see the books behind you. Just give them to the sick kids yourself. Thought that was y'all's thing, books, you know. And third of all, if that kid's really that sick, don't give him a book. No one's ever like, "I spent my last days of reading." If I'm a sick kid, you give me a book, I'm pulling the plug myself, all right? To plug in my PlayStation I got from a much better channel.